Hi, I'm Lizzie Grayson and I'm a category manager here at YPO, and today I'm going to talk about the Apprenticeship Levy and take you back to basics. So, what is the Apprenticeship Levy? For all organisations that have a pay bill of over £3 million, the levy is applicable. The levy is set by central government as 0.5%. This figure is taken on a monthly basis, and the money that is taken is held in a central account for you to then use on apprenticeship training only. The money is collected by HMRC through our monthly PAYE. Once you have access to your levy, it can all be managed through the digital online account. So, what can you use the levy for? It is only available to be used for apprenticeship training. Funding of the actual apprentice's wages and any other additional costs has to come out of your school budgets. Here's a few things to think about as a school or academy. So one thing you might want to look at doing is, can you work with other local schools or academies to fund the salary of the apprentice? You could then share the apprentice across those schools to share the costs of the wages, or also share the cost of the levy and the training. Could you also maybe share an apprentice with other public sector organisations in your area? For examples, any of your local authorities, police forces or emergency services. The apprentice could do a day a week in each type of organisation. There's lots of examples across the country of where some really good practices started to happen across schools in relation to sharing apprentices and sharing the salary and levy costs. So just remember that an apprentice doesn't have to be somebody straight out of school. It can be anybody with any previous experience at any age. It's all about getting people into the career they want. Government have implemented an apprenticeship target. The aim of this target is to increase the number of apprenticeships nationally across the country. All schools and academies that have over 250 members of staff must take into consideration this target. The target is for 2.3% of an academy or school's headcount to be apprentices between April 2017 and March 2021. So, all apprentices don't have to be new recruits into your organisation. There's two ways to look at it. You could look at recruiting new individuals and give someone a new start with a new career, or you could actually look at investing in your current staffing. Is there someone in your offices that would like to develop themselves and do some qualifications? Is there some teaching staff that would actually like to go through any of the different apprenticeship standards? There's different ways to look at it, and it can be used in both ways. So, how the school and academy funding for the levy works is quite different. I'm going to go over the school's aspect first. So if you are a school paying into the levy, yours will be managed by your local authority. We'd really advise that you ask your local authority how much levy you have available to spend, and ask them if there's any work that they are doing across the region to support you. The local authority will then manage your digital online account, where all levy payments will be taken through. Everything in relation to the provider will go through this online account. If you're academy, it is slightly different. You will own your own digital online account. All levy funds are paid directly from you as an academy. You will also have the responsibility of managing that online account and paying all providers through the account. So there's hundreds of different apprenticeship standards, and for schools and academies, it could be quite hard finding the ones relevant to you. So we've got a few here to inspire you, but we've also got lots more on the website, or the YPO team can help you along the way in finding the apprenticeship standards right for you. So to give you an idea, we've got IT technicians, teachers, teaching assistants, lab technicians. But like I said, just come and ask YPO and we'll be able to help you find the right standards and the right providers delivering them. So when accessing your levy, you must use an apprenticeship training provider that is on the Register of Apprenticeship Training Providers list. So what is that list? The ESFA and Institute of Apprenticeships has worked together to do an approved list of providers that are all quality checked and ready to deliver apprenticeships. You can only use your levy with a provider on that register. If you'd like further information about that, please let us know and we can advise you and give you a copy of the list. Anybody that is in any YPO framework for apprenticeships has been approved onto the list. Just so you know, if you don't start using your levy pot funding, you could potentially start to lose it. All organisations that pay the apprenticeship levy started paying in April 2017. Your funding is then available for you to use on all training for 2 years. After that 2-year period, the funding you put in April 17 will then start to decline from April 19. This is on a rolling 24-month period. The YPO team are here to help you and navigate your way around the apprenticeships. We have lots of information on how the levy works and also on how you can use providers within your region. Feel free to contact us at apprenticeships@ypo.co.uk.